Everybody, I've been going around asking a lot of you what was the first car that you ever owned. Had a lot of great answers, had a lot of fun. Figure I'd show a few of those today. But my first car was a 1987 Oldsmobile Calais, and I loved that car. I mean, I used to take such good care of that car. Hey Angel, well, before I ask you the question, what's that in your pocket?
Just a pen. Oh! Elway, baby!
Alright, Udell, I have a couple questions for you.
Okay.
I like your sign.
Thank you.
It's very nice. Where'd you get it?
From you.
You were supposed to make something good up there.
Oh.
Udell.
I got this from John Ollie himself.
He gave that to you.
Yes, he did.
I like that. Michael Slayton. What do you have there in your hand, Michael?
Elway Jeep sign?
I like that Elway Jeep sign. You just so happen to have that in your hand?
Yes, sir.
It looks very
Just
good.
carry it around.
You carry it around, kind of hang it around your chest.
Proud of where I work.
What was your first vehicle that you ever owned?
A baby blue Ford Escort.
What year Escort?
I don't know. It's probably a 89 or something.
You know, those are near and dear to my heart. I sold Ford Escorts new, right? Like, most people don't even know what it is. You drove one? I sold them. I was there. I actually did it.
It had a cassette player.
1968. So Ryan, what was the first car that you ever owned?
I owned a 1991 Honda Accord, 2-door coupe, manual, white, burgundy interior.
I love it. So Michael, what was the first car that you ever owned?
1993 Honda Accord.
What is with everybody? What was your first vehicle? What was the
first
very
vehicle?
first vehicle that you
I had a 2007 4-door Honda Accord EX loaded up with leather.
Did the seats fold down?
And I did. Rear, and then I could fit
Body.
it in the trunk and took it all over. Took it to school, took it to mini skate parks, and all over the place to the lake.
Your bike? Vehicle that you ever owned?
Ford Mustang.
Ford, you like Mustangs, don't you? First, second, third. Hey, what was the first car that you ever owned?
1984 Mercury Cougar.
An '84 Mercury Cougar.
Same year as I am.
Say ever owned, Shane.
An 88 Pontiac Grand Am, 2-door SE.
'88 Pontiac. First car that you owned?
84 Firebird.
'84 Firebird. Yeah. V8.
2.8.
It was the 6.
Toyota Corolla.
Toyota Corolla. If you could still have that car today, would you?
No.
No. Marcos, I agree with you. Thank you, though.
1967 Pontiac Tempest.
I have no idea what a Pontiac Tempest is. What's a Pontiac Tempest, though?
It's a base model GTO, basically.
If you could still have that car, you own.
An old Cavalier, Chevy Cavalier.
So I don't need.
Ireland. 1966 Chevy Impala.
So I don't need to ask the second question because I already know it. If you could still have that car today, would you?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Hey, what was the very first car that you ever owned?
1966 Pontiac Le Mans.
1966 Pontiac.
Bought it for $26.
No kidding. Wow. And if you could tell me again now that I got the camera on, she would do what to your shirts?
So she would have to cut it when I was an infant. She would have to cut the crew neck shirts into V-necks just so it would fit over my big old head. I used to call it Jughead.
It's to fit all those brains, right?
I haven't gained anymore.
Oh.
I've just utilized it.
I love it. All right, so what was the first car that you ever owned?
First car I ever owned was a 2001 Hyundai Elantra GT.
I don't know the year, but it was a Dodge Caravan, white with wood panels, and her name was
Her name.
was Black Betty because she smoked. She burned oil and she smoked. So.
You ever owned?
1984 Cougar.
Mercury Cougar?
Mercury
You were the second one this morning to have a Mercury Cougar. And the same year. All right, Cherry, tell me, what was your first car?
A Volkswagen Beetle,
What year?
1968.
A 68 Beetle. That was a bug. That was the original, right?
Yeah.
That would have been Herbie,
Yep.
right?
It
And it
was,
was Cassie, the silver bullet.
when I ran my Volkswagen out of oil on the highway, and nobody would stop for me to help me. Dirty.
That's what you called it? I got two questions for you. The first one is, what was your first car?
1956 Chevy convertible that weighed 20 tons.
I thought he was gonna say horse and carriage.